much for tuning in as week 2 has concluded. We had a couple of Monday night games, and I tell you what, Buffalo Bills did not disappoint at all as they trounced the Tennessee Titans 41-7. And as far as with the Minnesota Vikings, what the hell happened to them? Week 1, they looked like they was going to be kings of the North. They slayed Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers on to Philadelphia. They go down there and they just flat out lay an egg. Is Brad Childress back coaching? I mean, like, there was no Dalvin Cook, there was no Justin Jefferson, there was no Adam. I got a Thielen. It was none of that. Defense looked lost. I'm like, shit, this is the way it's going to be. Man, they got the Detroit Lions coming up this Sunday, and I will definitely be tuning in, and I don't want any type of what should I say, missteps, mishaps. I don't want an L from the Minnesota Vikings coming up this Sunday. They're going to be in big, big trouble. And I tell you what, speaking of big, big trouble, the Miami Dolphins, kudos to them, first of all. Big time comeback, fourth quarter comeback, one for the ages. Lamar Jackson played a damn near flawless game. Over 100 yards rushing, over 300 yards passing, no turnovers. What more could you want from a Lamar Jackson? Leave it up to the defense in the fourth quarter. Tua thought he was back in Alabama. I'm saying he would just cock back this and just launch it at Tyreek Hill. Deuces. On third down, the Ravens could not get off the field in the fourth quarter. Third downs killed them. And again, hats off to the Dolphins. They said, you know what, screw it. Let's go, chuck it. They did that. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, balling. You cannot get mad at that. Jets. Receipts. They're going to start. They did prevail over the Browns. And I tell you what, 31-30. Just did that. Receipts. Watch out. The Commanders. They were not in command of that game as they got beat by the Detroit Lions 36-27. And one of the pitiful teams, the most pitiful teams in the NFL, has got to be the Indianapolis Colts. What the hell? This is one of those, what the hell? You go out there to Jacksonville, a team that cost you a playoff berth, and you don't even show up? Not even to kick a field goal. You just 24-0. That's how the coach putrid. And you tie with the Texans. You tie with the Houston Texans, which is not a very good football team. Competitive, but come on, all right. It's nobody's sleeper, nobody's surprise team, nobody's this, nobody's that. That's your Houston Texans. And you tie? The hell? That's a head scratcher. Saints, Buccaneers, this game did not disappoint. Jameis Winston, wow. He showed why the Buccaneers got rid of him. As, man, he got manhandled by the Buccaneers defense. I was watching live inside. Scoop, wifey, Buccaneers fan, long time Buccaneers fan. And she did not see anything wrong with Mike Evans there. I mean, who really started this? Was it Tom Brady? Fournette trying to have his back. But Lattimore, Evans, they got something going on. And I doubt if this will subside anytime soon. I cannot wait for the next Buccaneers Saints game. as these two will continue their rivalry. Bucks end up winning that game. Not a problem. It was really all defense, 20-10. Giants, Daniel Jones. I'm not gonna say the other until he starts throwing dimes. Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley. Watch out. They are 2-0 as they beat the Panthers 19-16. Steelers, Patriots. I picked the Steelers to win this game. I thought they were just going to just win. I mean, that's, nothing more, nothing less. But damn, 17-14 as the Patriots beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh. This game was, I think, too damn close. As the Rams just got trounced by the Buffalo Bills on in the opener. The Falcons, they played a close game against the Saints last week. They played tough this week against the Rams, but they ultimately fell 31-27 as the Rams did end up winning. They're back at 500 at 1-1. Speaking of 1-1, the Seahawks versus the 49ers. This is one of my top 5 picks. Must win for the, at that time, the Trey Lance led 49ers. By the end of the first quarter, it was the Jimmy G led 49ers as Trey Lance suffered a right broken ankle. He is done for the season, and it saddens my heart that we don't get to see, the progression, the maturity, the growth, the bumps and bruises, if you will, learning on the fly. All that got taken away. But if you're a 49er fan, how are you got to be feeling okay? All right, Jimmy G has all the shortcomings that you want to say. Noodle for an arm, not really mobile. It's not that flashy, not any of that. I would say he's a winner. Now, I'm not going to go into this battle as the 49er fan base is split. I would say it might be 60-40. Trey Lance, Jimmy, you out of here. You overthrew the Super Bowl, allegedly, I guess. The defense, I'm not even going to talk about that Super Bowl against Kansas City. I'm going to just move forward. But you win as a team and you lose as a team. And Jimmy Garoppolo, he found out that the 49ers basically said, we're moving on to Trey Lance. But I didn't have a problem with. I trust the GM, I trust the coach. We're moving on with Trey Lance. Boom. Jimmy G restructured his, I don't know what that noise was. Restructured his contract. He was staying. And I'm like, hey, that's fine with me. Because now we got that safety net. Now it's all good just in case. And versus Seattle in the first quarter, we had that just in case. I know Shanahan took a lot of grief about the play calling, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Speedy recovery for Trey Lance. We'll see him next year. 49ers beat the Seahawks 27-7. Bengals. They took a trip to Jerry's World. This, again, disappointing. No Super Bowl hangover, blah, blah, blah. That's going to come up every team, blah, blah, blah. Damn, special teams got you in the first game. You had the Cowboys. Just when Dak went down. You find some way to get your quarterback sacked 13 times in 2 games. You tell me what's going to happen. Because when you sack, you lose yards. So, 13 sacks in 2 games. It's 17 games. It's over 100 sacks. Now, at this point, you're playing with the boys' health. The health. Joe Burrow just took you to a Super Bowl. You went out. You allegedly worked on the offensive line. But as of right now, it's not shining whatsoever. Texans and Broncos. Broncos beat the Texans 16-9. Broncos, slow start. Russell Wilson and then the boys, they finally got on the winning page here. But how long will that last? Myself and so many others look at the Denver Broncos as bringing up the rear in the AFC West. Look like that might be true. Unless the Raiders just keep on doing what they're doing. Because I had not only the Bengals, which are 0-2, I also had the Raiders, which are now 0-2, making it to the playoffs. That's wildcard teams. Making it. There. I don't know now. Teams that start out 0-2 normally don't make it to the playoffs. The Raiders lost to that game in a very ugly way, losing a 20-0 lead to the Arizona struggling Cardinals. Struggling, but they fought. They clawed their way back in it. Sunday had some fourth quarter spectacular plays. No matter what team you are, you gotta love football. These fourth quarters have been bananas. Tell you what, the Cardinals, they win in overtime 29-23 over the Las Vegas Raiders. In the Sunday night game, we had the Bears, Packers. Packers, of course, end up winning that game 27-10. Aaron Rodgers, he does own the Chicago Bears. And that's my week 2 wrap up. Stay tuned. There's more.